Call to order 10:06. Everybody is here except Nancy.
Is Nancy finished?
So we sent her the letter, and Helen was just appointed by the town. I was informed this morning. So, she has family coming into town, so she couldn't make it short
Okay.
notice. But she'll get sworn in soon, and she'll be here for the next meeting, she said.
Okay. Approval of the October minutes. Let me just. All right, so looking for a motion.
You say it and then I'll second it. Motion to approve. Second it.
Okay. I'm with you. All right, the ED report.
Okay, so the few programs that we had this week and last week was one of them was a Red Lion and Luncheon. Mixed reviews. A good amount of people, about 10 or 12, didn't show up. That didn't call and
called you.
yes, the people that called, totally okay, but other people, so there was a table and a half that was empty. But we did get everybody off the waiting list and added more people to get the people off the waiting list. And even then, the people that originally signed up didn't show up, some of them. Yeah, so
Did you write down who? So next year.
I
you
do
can
have the
say-
list and I can figure out who was there and who signed up versus who didn't show up.
I'm wondering about Heaton Court. Usually there's a lot of buzz when that's going on. And
I have, no,
I-
only 2 people from Heaton Court showed up.
How many signed up?
None of the people that signed up that didn't show up was from Heaton Court.
Okay,
That's,
all right,
yeah, no, you guys are good up there.
all right.
Yeah, so, and then, feedback on the food was very up and down.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I got from the library too, with people coming in.
Yeah.
The food wasn't. Yeah,
Not,
people said that last year.
not as
It's
bad
not-
as last year.
Not as bad.
Not as
Not as
bad.
good as it used to be.
No,
Was it
absolutely not.
pork again?
It was pork again, yeah.
Turkey's better.
Yeah, I'll definitely mention that when we talk next year, the
Yeah.
turkey dinner.
You might have a few more non-signups.
I think so.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people do not like it in the Hitchcock room.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
A lot of people, you know, they prefer having gravy with their pork. They have applesauce with their pork, you know, and last year and this year, apparently from what I've heard, because I called in also, Diane. I wasn't there, so I really have no personal experience.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, it wasn't wonderful last year, I
No.
remember. It was kind of
It was-
disappointing
Mm.
from other years.
It was horrible.
Okay, I can mention all this.
Please do.
I will, absolutely. We had a winter floral class yesterday from Brittany from Clark's. Amazing, again, great participation. The thing she brought was gorgeous. She brought wreaths and things to make swags and pots to do. Oh, it was beautiful. People had a great time.
Good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then this Friday from 4 to 6, we're doing, I'm hoping the first annual, I'm hoping to do this again, just, the holiday bazaar in the senior center. So like last minute Christmas shopping, meet the local artists who work at, a lot of them work at, the general store, and it's our watercolor instructors having a booth. Annette, who helps me with some art classes here, she's having a booth. So it's people that are somehow contributing to the COA will have their things for sale. And I want it to be also more of like a meet and greet and like, this is what we do at this, like, this is how, like, with students with watercolors, I want her to be like, this is what I teach in class, this is what we do, please join.
Wow.
So more like, not a marketing kind of a thing, but also like, I want people to get recruited to programs because the instructors are gonna have their own booths here. So maybe they can be like, oh, if you like this, come to class on Thursday, I can show you how to do this. Kind of a thing. So that's what.
Introductory to
Yeah.
to the program.
Exactly. So
Good
that was
idea.
my main reason for doing this. And then people that are local were like, oh, I hear, can I have a booth? And I'm like, let's try and make this something that will bring people in. And then maybe we can capture some of these people to get them to programs. So
Sounds like a win-win.
I'm hoping, I'm really hoping. So new classes that I am working on, Berkshire Pulse. I was originally gonna do like a quarterly class with them and they would do some kind of movement lesson to just get people out and moving. But I just this morning received an email that we were awarded a grant that I applied for that I didn't think we would get. And it has to do, it's the Better Together grant from Berkshire Tectonic Foundation. And it can be any programs with physical awareness, mental awareness. So these classes will fit in this grant.
Good.
So I was a little worried about how much Pulse was charging per class, but this grant will cover it. And then I can actually do more. So I'm hoping to get that up and running, starting in January. So that was exciting.
Yeah, very. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And then Needy, who filled in with Antoinette, she wants to also do a dance movement yoga class, and that will fit into the grant as well. So I just want to see what times and maybe do something up at Heaton Court. And like maybe if I book her once a week, every other week, maybe Heaton Court, and then down here and
That's really interesting.
Something.
Because she came by and we spoke about it yesterday. I had no idea that she was talking to you about it.
Oh, yes,
Yep.
she emailed me,
Yesterday?
last week and.
Last week?
Yeah.
Okay, so right around the,
Yeah, so,
so I had told her wanted to do we're gonna do an introductory class up there
ooh,
on January 13th. If you want to
Nice.
send anybody.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
my program doesn't have enough money to keep her going.
Yeah, so let's work together and see if we can.
Yeah, so I said, well,
Yeah. I wanna
maybe we
bridge
can
the
talk
gap.
to Katie. And then she's like, I don't know, it was strange.
Oh, well, no, she emailed me all the stuff. I said, let me look into it and I'll get back to her. Maybe I didn't get back to her fast enough. But she's.
Okay, well,
she's
that's
really
good.
sweet. Yeah, so we'll chat about it and see what we can do and where. And I will love to bridge the gap between Heaton Court and down here. So I'm wondering if maybe she does 1 week up there and 1 week down here. If people like the class, they'll start to
Yeah.
mix and transition and,
At our Christmas thing, she's gonna do like a 5-minute demonstration of it.
oh,
And then we're gonna pay her to do a class on the 13th.
Nice.
So
yeah.
whatever happens from there, we can talk about it.
Absolutely. Oh, perfect. Let's see, next on the list, pickleball is going to be adding another day because there's so many people and we also extended the time because people didn't want to leave and there were so many people. So huge success with pickleball.
Pickleball is popular.
It's huge. People are loving it. Walking with friends is going to get moved to noon because of the pickleball overlapping. I just got in all the iPads and things from the grant from the Massachusetts Council on Aging agency. So I'm going to get those up and running. And I was, the tax classes is next, but I wanted to combine them and see if I can get, I have been having trouble finding somebody that will come in and like volunteer to do taxes. Everybody's kind of booked out already. But I was hoping I can get my father-in-law, who's a CPA who does taxes, to come do like a presentation with coffee and pie. And if people just have general questions, we can do like a sit down and like, hey, if I have this question, maybe applies to everybody. Can you, like a question and answer forum almost to help people with their taxes. And we can use the iPads and computers for that as well. I'm hoping.
I do sponsor a day at Heaton Court for taxes.
Can you get me there? Who do
I
you go
have-
through?
I have a friend who's a registered tax
Okay.
preparer.
Would they
So
come?
I pay her.
Mhm.
She sits in the RSC office up there, and I think we've had 3 people
Mhm.
utilize her
Oh, okay.
last couple of years. So we can
May-
talk about that one too.
Absolutely. I would love to get her contact information then.
We used to have 2 or 3 people do the taxes for
Yeah.
the seniors, down at the
Okay.
senior center.
Volunteers.
Yep.
Was it Vita? Is that the name of the organization? They're the ones that book.
Shine,
Vita.
Shine?
isn't,
Shine was
Shine
the-
Vol-
Shine is.
no, not
Health
Shine.
insurance.
I'm thinking Winnie Ferrato.
Right, she's
Um,
health insurance.
She was health insurance and she
Oh, that's right.
retired.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It was
Habitat for
For the RX,
Okay.
I think they have a tax thing. I think I saw that come.
not taxes.
Does she come here anymore, Winnie?
No, she retired from what I was told,
Is she
but,
still doing it?
oh.
Yeah.
So when people have questions, I
But I
direct
think
them
on
to
the
elder
phone.
service. Yes. Oh, okay, maybe that's what. But I direct them up to elder services to the Shine and then they get in touch with somebody who can help them.
Right.
Yeah.
Over in Lee, they have quite a few people that come in to do taxes for the seniors over there.
Okay, let me reach out. I think that's Elizabeth DeGriglio over there.
Yes.
I'll reach out to her and see what I can get started over here. But that's coming up.
It is.
That is.
It'll be
That
April
is.
before we know it.
Yep, that is very true. Very true.
Nice. So the December newsletter is out and about. I'm gonna start a email. People can send me the emails and I can send them the emails, the newsletters to them. I had a few people ask within the last week, so I'll figure out how to get that up and running. We were just awarded part of our Massachusetts grants. It's the state pays so much dollars per senior in the town, and that's what pays for our instructors. So just shy of 7,500 just came through this month to bump up that grant money a little bit. And then tonight is the cultural council meeting to see if we will get approved for the art and lecture series again. So I'll hear hopefully tonight if we get that grant as well.
What time is that meeting?
I believe it's at 5.
Okay.
So if I can go to it, I'll go to it, but I don't know if they've already approved or if I go and present. So I don't know what kind of meeting it is. I'll have to look at the agenda. If it's something that I can go and talk to and advocate for why we should get the money, I'll definitely go. But if they already made their decisions, I'll just watch it on Zoom.
What's the open enrollment class?
Do you know what? I typed that out and I can't remember. I think it was health insurance
Okay.
for the Shine. Yep.
Mhm.
Actually, no, that's exactly what it was. So I wanted to get
Health insurance.
yeah,
Okay.
because I just heard that we used to have Winnie come in and help people enroll. So I wanted to see do you guys know what that was?
The enrollment's done December
Yeah.
7th. It's already,
Oh, I thought it was in January.
no,
Never mind.
no, December 7th.
September 7th.
Okay, then I am way behind the ball on that one. Next year. Next year. But nobody came to me asking for health insurance questions. So that's fine. So then I didn't disappoint anybody.
That's very true. Very true.
Oh, goodness. Okay,
Okay.
that is my director's report.
Moving on, old business. Is there any old business to report on?
Not really. I'm starting to build all the new chairs we have in.
You're building the chairs?
Well, they're just folded up and then I just pop the wheels on.
Oh, very good.
I know. I was excited when I opened it and they were already assembled.
Now to have higher handles so people could wheel you down the hall.
There's always a naysayer.
Okay, new business.
Yeah, so I typed this up, the select board presented the open position. I was just informed this morning that Helen McCormick is gonna be appointed on the board. And when she is done with her family for the holidays, all coming into town, we'll get her sworn in and she'll be at our next meeting.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, open forum. I'm gonna give kudos to Katie in open forum,
Oh,
on our trunk or treat at Heaton Court. It went very well and it was very well received.
it was so cute.
And I thank you very much
Of course.
because, it was you getting the people there
Mhm.
and
That's more than half the battle.
that
It
is,
is like 95% of the battle.
so good work.
Thank
And I
you.
appreciate it. And they loved it.
They did, and next year is gonna be even bigger and better, and
Yeah. And
we're
they,
excited.
and they want us, what do they want to do? The residents want to have a bonfire and I'm like, I don't know if I can pull that one off. Right? They're
Right.
staying out all night.
Yeah, oh, it was so much fun. The
So-
seniors got their face painted as well, and they participated in the games, and they had so much fun with the kids.
They did.
It was so
very nice.
cute. It was really heartwarming and it was uplifting. I was nervous. I was looking at the street to see if people were coming up. I'm like, nobody's coming. And then 15 minutes later, everybody shows up. So it was really nice. And the face painting went really well. So that was huge.
The big kids love that.
Yes, they
Right?
did. They
Yeah,
really
the
did. They
residents are
all-
having their, so
Yeah.
thank you. It was great.
It was fun. I
It was
had
a very
great
good
time.
collaboration.
Yeah. Oh, that's good news.
Okay, next meeting.
I would like to have a meeting. I know we try to do every other month, but I was hoping we can do one in the beginning of January. Because I have some agenda items that didn't get put on this. I don't know if am I allowed to say what I want on the next meeting? We're starting the senior tax work-off program. So next meeting, I can announce what positions we have opened. When everything was settled and figured out, it was within that 48 hours that I couldn't add anything to this. So I would love to have just a really quick, short meeting after the holidays, just to say what positions are open, to get people to start applying and then moving.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Sure, yeah.
All right, pick the date.
Let's see, do we want to stick with the second Wednesday,
Sure.
January 8th?
Okay.
10 a.m.
January 8th?
Yeah.
Does 10 a.m. work for everybody?
Yep. Yep.
And then we
Sounds
just
good.
check that there's nothing
25. Oh my
I
God.
know going on in here.
I was thinking the other day, I never thought I'd see 2,000, let alone 25.
You're not going anywhere. A lot of stuff to discuss in the next few years.
That's not what the kids say.
Yep, there's nothing on the agenda or the calendar for the 8th, so I'll let Terry know. And I think that's all I got.
That's it.
How's it going at the senior center? You
It's-
have a lot of participants?
It's slowly going up. Everything that we've been doing, participation, there's been a person or two every now and then joining, so it is going up,
Moving.
just slower than I was hoping.
Yeah.
So now I'm hoping that we got that new grant to bring in the dance class that was one of the number one requests from the survey that people returned, was some form of dance classes. So I'm hoping that will bring people in,
Great.
and I'm hoping this new email thing that we're gonna try to set up will help bring more people in.
And you still do your lunch
Yep,
once a week?
Tuesdays in the senior center, Thursdays at Heaton Court, so twice a
Oh,
week.
good. Twice a week.
Yep.
And I'm
So,
excited about the tax work-off program being able to
yes.
help there.
Absolutely. And I think that will make awareness too with everything. And I just want people to come and enjoy the programs that we offer. That's my huge uphill battle that I love to provide for everybody.
He's doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Very much so.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
You are very good.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
For you too. Couldn't do it without you guys. Okay.
All right, and so we have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn the meeting?
Second?
All in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
We got time.